Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Down. Hey, Lobo.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Check.
The first carry for Leonard Fournette. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Fournette, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Taking it about the 16. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Yellow.
Bofo's the mic.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down, Kansas City.
Yellow. 180.
Check. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Attack.
44.
Throwing out first down is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure line. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Watch out.
Hey, yo, go going.
Kill.
Now some movement before the snap. And
Let's
we'll
go,
hear from
folks.
our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I'm coming after you. Motion.
44 at the mic. 15.
Hey, I'm coming. 44.
Working from the gun,
I got you, boy.
being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Tight to rip lift.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
So
first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Hey, yo, go gun.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Smoke.
Better bring it. You better bring it. You better bring it.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player, that means an awful lot.
Check 52.
Second and goal.
Let's go.
Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up third and goal.
Let's get it.
Wait. I said,
50, Mike, 50. Oh, get him.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
That's it. Big hit.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up fourth down. Butker's kick here is good. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
And I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Keep playing hard.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
He wasn't ready.
And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on second and 14. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Let's go now. 44 to Pittsburgh. 44 is to Mike. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
First down, Bridgewater. That one complete. He finds Sharp. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Bridgewater. And down he goes. goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Frank Clark, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
22, Jet Bomber.
Creeping.
22.
Now Leonard Fournette. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Come on, set.
54.
10, Tuscan.
54 Mike.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Single.
See me in your
Third and long
nightmares.
for Bridgewater. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Jaguars nothing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline, after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. They also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
44.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Yellow.
44.
Right side.
Mahomes going to throw.
Back.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Josh Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Yellow.
Before the game, I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
This way. Here we go. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All you get is a headache. Crash.
A quick throw complete to Chark. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go, baby.
That one good for 37 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
we
8
go.
yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And he's got his man on the out route. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
Check. Watch
And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Bridgewater. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They come from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'm coming. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Hey, check.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
15.
Check your hot read.
Now Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
50's the mic. You're not ready. Hey. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive. But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
You ain't doing nothing
to do
today.
it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
Fournette on the counter. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Got it. Right there. 54, Mike. Silver.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Open man right side is Sharp. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He'll field this at the 5. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards, well struck. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeded.
That answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls get to goal posts.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Football's the Mike. Mike's
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Watch the screen.
Yellow.
44. 44.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll run it. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Let's go.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
We got 3.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Easy.
44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check. Here it comes.
Fight on these two.
Kill. Hey, switch gears. Shit.
Hey, riblet.
Shit.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie. Hey, 15.
Valentine, let's get off. Let's get off the
Play
field.
action, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's our field.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line.
Time on the right. Rub cheese and fit. He's coming. Double up.
Operating from the red zone now. Mahomes. The quick slant caught. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry is tipped in the air. If that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the kick by Butker is good. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the...
He's got a man, complete, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nico Hardman, 75 yards, and the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Who do you want? Who do you want? Who do you want?
Yellow, yellow.
44 is the mic.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though. Put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they're going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play. Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. Big hold to the 3rd. Wide open receiver complete. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check tight. Let it go.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So after the ANT, here's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you have max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Come back!
Exit. 44
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check 31, check 31. Smoke small.
From the gun, Edgewater. He's going to loft one, deep left. This is intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyron Matthew. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Mahomes now to throw. Going up top. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure. Going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Yellow.
50. I got him.
15.
Mike's 50, Mike, Charlie. What we got? Hey, alert. Mike's 50.
Come, please. Get on that. Mike 50. Mike's high.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
All day.
And that is incomplete.
Mahomes pass. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just about on his own goal line.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Get that
They go play action. Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. A nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
This quarterback down perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Here comes the boom.
A 24-yard touchdown. As his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air. Because right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab the nugget when I can.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football. This game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Stay with your man.
Check safety, check safety.
Hey, yo, hey, go going.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Let's go, 180.
44.
Hey, 43, 15.
H3, 218.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Always got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mike spoke.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now a hand and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
And he'll give it here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Yellow. Let's go, 180.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost two and it brings up fourth.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been threes.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. Winner now.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Boom, all day.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Bridgewater. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he'll be about 4 yards shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe we start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Mike 50.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a certain defense where you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, color.
44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Double dog. That's the way. Fofo, Who? Mike's Fofo.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just left nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from you guys trying to throw the football.
A throw over the middle taken in. And right past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Let's go.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 60 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
Don't say nothing.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Let's go.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on first and 10 at their own 22.
Pilot 64, weak. Here we go.
There's Mahomes under a heavy rush and down
Check
he
it back,
goes.
check it back.
Talvin Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
4 down. Here I come.
Yellow.
I'm coming after you, 25. I'm coming after you, 25. Here I come.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Let's go, little lady.
15, check my
15.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Switch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That's it, baby.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Motion.
44 is the mic. 44.
Right side. Come on, right side.
They'll run it
Bro,
now.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
You don't know no better.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10.
Right side.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
That's the way you make it spin. That's the way you make it spin, baby.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Jaguars 14. Harrison
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by one Thornhill.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football on the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, they will also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team once more. This from 54 yards away.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A second down throw for Bridgewater. He finds an opening past the 40. Open man here is Cole. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just
Nice
nothing
hit,
there
boy.
again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Bravo. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Hey.
First down, Bridgewater. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts
50 the mic.
as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. To throw again on second down, Bridgewater. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Tight right. Hey, yes, boss. 4 down.
Bridgewater now. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Frank Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs because there's all that build-up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt, because when you work that hard